This looks like a lumpy gray potato. Inside, it's a cave of crystals, and it's called a geode. 25 American states hide them, but here's what almost nobody explains. Those states split into two completely different kinds of geode country, made two completely different ways. Learn the difference, and you'll know whether to search a creek bed or dig a desert trench. And you'll never waste a weekend looking in the wrong kind of ground again. Let's map all 25. Here's the master key. East of the Rockies, geodes formed in limestone, the floor of an ancient sea where silica filled cavities in the soft rock. That limestone weathers easily, so these geodes wash out into creeks and rivers, and you collect them by walking gravel bars. But west of the Rockies, the geology flips. There's no ancient seabed, so geodes formed inside volcanic ash and lava instead. And those you dig from mapped beds in the desert. Same treasure, two origin stories. We'll do the limestone country first. Start where geode hunting was basically born, the Keokuk region, where Iowa, Illinois, and Missouri meet along the Des Moines River, a soft limestone called the Warsaw Formation, laid down in a shallow sea about 340 million years ago. Weathers out hollow, quartz-lined geodes straight into the creek gravels. Iowa was so defined by them, it named itself the Geode State and made the geode its official state rock. The creek collecting on public waterways is free, and it peaks in late summer and fall when the water drops. Iowa's signature spot is literally named Geode State Park, southwest of Danville, where the Skunk River cuts fresh geodes out of the same formation. One rule to know. Inside the park, it's surface collecting only. No digging tools. But the creeks just outside the boundary are where serious hunters work. The tell in the gravel, round, heavy, cauliflower-skinned stones sitting among flat limestone slabs. That texture is the giveaway. Now, follow the limestone southeast into the second Great Geode Belt, south-central Indiana, Kentucky, and Tennessee. Kentucky is loaded. The Mammoth Cave region produces geodes along the riverbanks. The Fort Knox area is known for calcite-filled ones, and a rock layer called the Fort Payne Formation carries quartz geodes clear across Kentucky into Tennessee. Same method as the Midwest. Search creek beds and road cuts where the limestone is actively weathering. This belt is huge, and much of it is barely picked. And the limestone belt doesn't stop there. Geodes turn up in creek gravels across a whole band of states in this ancient seabed zone, from the Ozarks through the Ohio Valley. The pattern is always the same. Find the right limestone, find the creek cutting through it, and walk the gravel bars at low water. If you live east of the Rockies, there is very likely geode-bearing limestone closer to you than you think, and the map shows exactly where. That's limestone country, collected by walking. Now cross the Rockies where everything changes. No more creeks. Out here you dig, and some of these geodes glow. Utah's West Desert holds the crown jewel of western geodes, the Dugway geode beds on free public BLM land west of Vernon. These didn't form in a sea, they formed in volcanic ash, and you dig them from mapped trenches in the pale desert clay. The reward is special. Dugway geodes often fluoresce bright green under UV light. Nearby Topaz Mountain produces geodes too, including rare red banded ones. Free to dig, no permit. Pure, volcanic geode country. Drop into Southern California and you hit the winter capital of geode digging, the Hauser Geode beds, in the Wiley Well district of the Mojave on BLM land north of Palo Verde. Amethyst-lined geodes, quartz geodes, calcite geodes, agate nodules. A short desert hike and productive digging, free with no permit. It's a winter site for a reason. This is low desert, brutally hot in summer, so it's an October through March hunt. Wiley Well's district is dotted with beds. Do several in one trip. The rest of the West rounds out the map. Oregon and Washington are thunderegg country, a moines, the geode's solid chord cousin, filled with agate instead of open crystal, at dozens of dig sites. Oregon loved them enough to make the thunderegg its state rock. New Mexico's Rockhound State Park near Deming is one of the only state parks in America that lets you keep what you find. Thundereggs and geodes included, 15 pounds per visitor. And volcanic geode beds scatter on across Arizona and Nevada. West of the Rockies, think ash and lava, and bring a shovel. And there it is, the geode map of America, all 25 states. Now you can read it. If you're in the blue limestone belt east of the Rockies, you're a creek hunter. Walk the gravel bars at low water and look for cauliflower skin. If you're in the red volcanic zone out west, you're a digger. Head for the mapped ash beds with a shovel and bring a UV light, one rock, two totally different hunts, and the map tells you which one is yours. Wherever you hunt, 2 field tests save you every time. Shake it. A rattle means loose crystals inside, and heft it. A geode that feels light for its size is hollow, and hollow means crystals. Rattle and light, crack it. Solid and heavy, probably filled in. That quick check works in an Iowa creek and a Utah trench exactly the same way. Every one of these 100+ verified geode locations across all 25 states is on our free map with GPS coordinates, access status, and what's been found at each at rockhounding.org. First line of the description. Filter for geodes and watch the pins fall into the exact limestone and volcanic pattern you just learned.